Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today going to see the online classes and student dilemma along with my student the Pranav Shinde. Today amid the corona outbreak in India. Okay, and I am going to explaining about the student side in the largest democracy of the world and ongoing the tale of 32 crore Indian students, the 32 crores Indian students, and that number is equal to the entire population of the United States of America, who are dragged through a educational transformation due to this pandemic situation. If we see before March 2020 in India, everything is in India was going well and good. The Indians, as usual, were very eager and excited to watch the 13th season of the IPL, which was planned to be conducted on 29th March 2020. The atmosphere was the favorite for all the sectors in the nation. But nobody even though of something huge coming. If you see, and then the crisis in Wuhan city of China reached the India, the Indian state of Kerala. It was the first dramatic entrance made by the invisible malicious enemy of mankind in Indian atmosphere, and the WHO declared emergency and named the enemy as COVID-19. A 0.14 micron size virus totally jammed the economic wheels of more than 200 nations all across the world. The social distancing was the only ornament suggested to save the people from the terrible virus. Okay, noticing the severity of this situation, the government of India announced a nationwide lockdown to prevent this worst situation. And the following the norms of social distancing, all the educational institutes shut their doors. The entire education system in India went through a remarkable transformation from books and blackboards to smartphones and laptops. So transformation from books and blackboards to smartphones and laptops. The online teaching platform like Zoom and the Microsoft Teams were adopted by the teachers to teach the students. The Zoom India, if you see the analysis of the Zoom India office said that it a tremendous market upgradation as its users shooted from 10 million per day to 300 million per day just in a span of 12 weeks. Just see this is a tremendous change. Okay, while they shut down this educational or institutes, what are the effects on the online media? What are the market suddenly change? We see this, the question that pops up in our mind is that do we get the same learning experience as we had in a traditional classroom learning earlier? If you see this word animation in that classroom teaching, one student is in grade level, the one student is advanced, the three students are behind. Okay, the one student just arrived. Okay, so these are the situations that teachers and know their students' ability, who are going to understood or not. Okay, so what is the today's lecture we discussing the two sides of the online and the online classes and the traditional classes. For this, we need to ponder on how classroom teaching is impacted our lives and our career. Okay, today this slide I am to explain the importance of the traditional method. If you see this figure, a classroom is a place which is well designed, well arranged, well equipped with the facilities to optimize students' learning experience. Every minute aspect of the classroom, including door, windows, and even the walls, are so intelligently designed that student mind naturally contemplates of learning and nothing else as soon as he or she enters the classroom. Okay, this doesn't happen. Okay, in online classes, the class atmosphere is the differ. Okay, you see as the further slides also. We can bet on ourselves that we can't practice the same discipline during learning at home as we used to do in the classroom. The most important quality that classroom delivers is discipline. The home is a place which delivers a natural comfort. Okay, if you see these two figures, that shows the home is a place which delivers the natural comfort while going the online lectures on ongoing. Okay, and the students are in the homes, they see their situations, their gestures, how where they sit. They can't get the same feel like the classrooms. Now just imagine students learning on a soft textured sofas, eating snacks and attending the online classes. I am sure these individuals are among us those who are attending classes just to fit in the attendance criteria only, and is very miserable but truth. The part and parcel of teaching, which is the body language of the teacher, is totally missed in the online classes. We can't get the feel of that particular concepts are ongoing in the classes because some of that concepts are feels because of that the body gesture of that faculty. As a part and parcel of teaching, which is the body language of the teacher, is a totally missed in the online classes. A teacher not only communicates through a mouth but also achieves a true connection with his students by body language. But in the online classes, the teachers are unable to build up that connection. Consequently, students are not able to devote their focus on what the teacher is teaching. The teachers earlier used to personally ask weak students in the classroom whether they are understanding what they taught them. But in online classes, if you see the two pictures, okay, the online class and the traditional methods, but in online classes they hardly get feedback from students. Also, they are unable to urge unattentive students to pay attention and warn them. Very important slide. The despondent thing is that some notorious students mock or ridicule teachers during online lectures. Such incidents are not new to these online forums. Teacher effort must be understood. These two figures shows the what the teacher taking the efforts, our students, how they explain deeply, they can clarify the concepts. Okay, for that they're taking too much efforts, how they deliver. Okay, if you see these two figures, they're self-experimentary. So respect for teachers, the teacher efforts. But what about those students who don't even have an access to online classroom? Those poor, desperate people who can't even afford everyday essentials. If you see the two figures, between this is the urban students and these are the rural students. A large number of students dwelling in rural India are deprived of smartphones. Okay, they need the smartphones, but how they can get the smartphones. There are also difficulty that everyday essentials have not money to that take that everyday essentials. And even if they had the smartphones, they are not powered by good network connectivity. In rural area, we see they are very poor network connectivity, and we can't neglect. This is the destitution, the major crisis our country is facing. How can that poor the peasant afford to purchase a smartphone for his school going child? Okay, if you see the just imagine a farmer living in a rural area, okay, of Maharashtra who couldn't sell his farm goods in his pandemic period, and he suffered several losses and is striving to earn everyday living. How can that poor peasant afford to purchase a smartphone for his school going child? This is a question mark. Sadly, our digital infrastructure is not that spread and developed in rural parts. Every individual in India has a right to education, but rural students are subjected to dearth of education facilities amid coronavirus crisis. This is creating a vast valley of digital, dividing our nation between rural and urban students. So we can keep a mere hope of everything resuming to a normal. The special thanks to the Pranav Shinde, also they share their thoughts as a student. Hopes you like this today's video. Those students still not subscribing, please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.